You have been cleaning your toilet wrong your entire life. Right now, sitting in your bathroom, there's a stain that no scrubbing, no expensive cleaner, no professional product has ever fully removed. That yellow ring, that disgusting brown buildup. It mocks you every single day. And the toilet cleaning? Think about how many times you have scrubbed that toilet. On your knees, rubber gloves on, eyes burning from chemicals, scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. And what happens? The stain fades a little? Maybe. But it comes back. It always comes back. You go to the store and you see them. The blue tablets, the foaming gels, the sprays with the fresh pine scent. You spend $8, $12, $15 on a single bottle. You follow the instructions perfectly. You let it sit for the recommended time. You scrub again, and that yellow ring is still there, laughing at you. Do you know how much the average American spends on toilet bowl cleaners every single year? Studies show it is between $150 and $200 per household, per year, on products that do not even fully work. And if you have ever called a professional cleaning service because the stains got too bad, they charge anywhere from $80 to $200 just for a bathroom deep clean. One bathroom, one visit, and those stains come back within weeks. The problem is not your scrubbing technique. The problem is not that your toilet is unusually dirty. The problem is that you have been given the wrong tools on purpose. Those yellow stains are caused by mineral deposits, hard water calcium buildup, and a chemical reaction between urine compounds and the porcelain surface. The cleaning industry knows exactly what breaks these down at a molecular level. They have known for decades. But if they told you, you would never buy another $14 bottle of toilet gel again. So they keep you in the dark. They keep you scrubbing. They keep you spending. And here is what really makes this devastating. Those harsh chemical cleaners you are pouring into your toilet bowl, they are actually making the problem worse over time. The strong acids and artificial surfactants and commercial cleaners microscopically damage the porcelain glaze. That damaged surface becomes rougher. Rougher surfaces trap more mineral deposits. More deposits mean worse stains, so you buy more cleaner. The cycle never ends, and that is exactly how they designed it. What I am about to show you has been buried since the 1950s. After World War II, American chemical companies were sitting on enormous manufacturing capacity. They had been producing industrial-grade cleaning compounds for the war effort. When the war ended, they needed a new market. They needed American households to become dependent on commercial cleaning products. Before this era, housewives across America cleaned their entire homes with simple ingredients: baking soda, vinegar, salt, lemon juice. These were the original cleaning agents, cheap, effective, completely natural. And the chemical companies saw a massive problem. You cannot build $1 billion industry on something that costs $1 and sits in every kitchen pantry. So they spent millions, and I mean millions, research that framed natural cleaning as primitive and ineffective. They ran magazine advertisements showing women embarrassed by their dirty homes, rescued only by the latest chemical formula. They lobbied to have commercial cleaning products placed at eye level in every grocery store across the country. They made partnerships with home economics teachers to promote chemical products in schools. They created the idea that a truly clean home required professional-grade chemical intervention. And baking soda, humble, ancient, extraordinarily effective sodium bicarbonate, was repositioned as something you put in your refrigerator to absorb smells, not something you clean with. This campaign worked so well that today, 3 generations later, most people have completely forgotten that baking soda was once the gold standard for removing mineral stains, brightening porcelain, and eliminating odors from surfaces throughout the home. Only about 1% of people today actually use it the right way for toilet stains. The rest keep buying those colorful bottles. The chemical companies achieved exactly what they set out to do. But the knowledge never disappeared, it was just hidden. And today I'm bringing it back. Here is the truth about baking soda that they do not want you to understand. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. It has a slightly alkaline pH, around 8.3. This alkalinity is perfectly calibrated by nature to break down the acidic mineral compounds that create yellow toilet stains. Calcium carbonate deposits, the main component of hard water stains, dissolve when they contact an alkaline substance. Baking soda does not just mask the stain with a blue dye the way commercial cleaners do. It actually chemically neutralizes and loosens the bond between the mineral deposit and the porcelain surface. When you add the slightly abrasive texture of baking soda crystals, you get a gentle mechanical cleaning action that lifts the loosened deposits without scratching the glaze. This is the exact opposite of what harsh acid-based commercial cleaners do. And because baking soda is completely natural and pH neutral after the reaction completes, it does not damage your porcelain over time. Your toilet actually gets easier to clean with each application, not harder. The chemical companies know all of this. Their own chemists have known it for 70 years. But a box of baking soda costs $1. You cannot build a quarterly earnings report on $1 solutions. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. And pay close attention, because there's a specific technique that makes all the difference. You cannot just sprinkle baking soda in the bowl and hope for the best. The method matters. Start in the evening before you go to bed. This is important. The overnight timing is not a gimmick. It is chemistry. You need contact time for the alkaline reaction to fully penetrate the mineral deposits. The first thing you do is pour 1 cup of white vinegar directly into the toilet bowl. Just white vinegar, the cheap kind. Do not flush. Let it sit for just 3 minutes. What is happening in those 3 minutes is that the mild acidity of the vinegar is pre-softening the outermost layer of the calcium deposits. Think of it as loosening the first lock. After 3 minutes, take your full box of baking soda. That is about 2 cups. And pour it directly into the bowl. You will see an immediate fizzing reaction. This is the vinegar and baking soda interacting. This fizzing action is mechanical. Those tiny bubbles are physically agitating the stain from the inside. Now take your toilet brush and spend exactly 2 minutes scrubbing the entire bowl surface, including under the rim where those hidden deposits accumulate and create odors. Really get under that rim. That is where the yellow stain problem starts in most toilets. After scrubbing, do not flush. This is the step most people skip, and it is the most important one. Leave the baking soda solution sitting in the bowl overnight, minimum 6 hours. The alkaline solution needs time to continue working after you stop scrubbing. It is still breaking down deposits while you sleep. In the morning, give the bowl one final quick scrub, just 30 seconds, and then flush. What you will see will genuinely surprise you. Stains that survived years of commercial cleaner attacks will be gone. The porcelain will look brighter than it has in years. And here is something nobody else will tell you. The smell will also be completely eliminated, not masked. Eliminated. Because baking soda neutralizes the bacterial compounds that create toilet odor rather than just covering them with artificial fragrance. There are 3 more variations of this method that take it even further, and each one addresses a specific type of toilet stain problem. If your stain is extremely old and heavy, we are talking years of buildup, then add 1 tablespoon of dish soap to the baking soda mixture before you go to bed. The dish soap contains surfactants that help lift organic matter trapped within the mineral deposits. This combination is devastating to even the most stubborn rings. If your problem is specifically the rust-colored brown staining that comes from iron in your water supply, add 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar to the baking soda. Cream of tartar is potassium bitartrate. It is specifically effective at chelating iron compounds, which means it grabs the iron molecules and pulls them away from the porcelain surface. You can find cream of tartar in the baking section of any grocery store for about $3, and if your problem is the black mold-like staining that appears under the rim in humid climates, add 10 drops of tea tree essential oil to your baking soda mixture. Tea tree oil is a natural antifungal and antibacterial agent that kills the organisms responsible for that black staining at the root. These 3 variations handle every toilet stain situation you will ever encounter, and the most expensive version of this entire method costs about $4 total. Compare that to $14 for a bottle of commercial cleaner that does not even fully work. For ongoing maintenance, you only need to do the full overnight treatment once a month. In between, sprinkle 2 tablespoons of baking soda into the bowl every week and let it sit for 20 minutes before a quick scrub. This maintenance routine prevents the mineral deposits from ever rebuilding. Your toilet bowl will stay cleaner than it has ever been in your life. And here is something the cleaning companies will never tell you. The reason your toilet gets stained so quickly after cleaning is because of invisible mineral film that coats the bowl after every flush. This film is the foundation layer that all future staining builds on. Baking soda is one of the only substances that removes this invisible film completely, rather than just removing the visible stain sitting on top of it. When you use the commercial cleaners, you remove the visible layer, but leave the film. Sure, when the film is still there, new staining bonds to it almost immediately. When you use baking soda correctly, you remove the film entirely. New staining has nothing to bond to. Your toilet stays cleaner longer. The industry knows this difference, they just prefer that you do not. Now, here is something I want you to do right now before you even finish watching. Go look under your bathroom sink. How many cleaning products do you have under there? How much money is sitting under that sink in products that have not solved your problem? Most people find 3 to 5 bottles totaling anywhere from $30 to $60 worth of product. Product they bought hoping this one would finally work. And it never quite did. I want you to throw them away, or at least push them to the back. Give this baking soda method just one try, one overnight treatment, and then tell me in the comments what happened. Because I already know what you are going to say. You are going to say it worked better than anything else you have ever tried. And that will make you a little angry. Angry that it was this simple. Angry that you spent so much money over so many years. That anger is valid. Use it. Share this video with everyone you know who's still scrubbing that toilet every week and getting nowhere. If this genuinely helped you today, hit that like button right now. Not for me. Do it for every person on your friends list who is still on their knees scrubbing a toilet with a $15 chemical cleaner that is secretly making the problem worse. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell because next week I am exposing something even bigger. The shower cleaning industry has a secret that is almost identical to this one, and the product they have been hiding from you costs even less than baking soda. You will not want to miss it. And here is your final shocking tip before you go. The same baking soda method works on bathroom grout, sink stains, and bathtub rings. You have been sitting on a complete bathroom cleaning solution this entire time. You just did not know it yet. Now you do. Go clean that toilet tonight, and never spend money on those useless chemical cleaners again.